Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. Today I'm going to do an opening unboxing of the iFixIt Pro Toolkit, and it says all of our signature tools in one kit. These are my others. I'm going to actually set this off to the side because the white is so bright with the exposure on the camera. But anyway, these are my other kits. I actually have a couple of these, two of these now, but I don't have them in one kit. And a couple of them, sometimes I want more than one of that particular tool. So this one's pretty much just a bit set. This one here includes their Jimmy. It includes one of their spudger tools, their basic one, or prying tool. Yeah, it's a spudger. They've got different spudgers in the others. It's got their, I call these guitar picks. They just call them picks. They're actually really handy for rolling along the edges of iPhones. My suction cup's not working quite as well anymore. It's got standard tweezers, it's got a standard pry bar, and got another lightweight, bit holder for the minimal set of bits that it has. Also, if you didn't notice, and I didn't know this until I was watching a couple of videos, that these are actually designed kind of as screw holders, I guess, so you can put parts in here and somewhat keep it organized. I actually use the iFixIt. Here it is, iFixIt tray, which I did a review on. I actually melted it when I was using a heat gun. I set it too close. I was prying off an iPhone screen, an old iPhone. But anyway, I got one of these and I really like it. It works great, and since it's transparent, I can also coat it underneath. But anyway, this is kind of the default, is you can drop little screws and stuff and it'll stay in here. There are magnetic corners too, so if you wanted to put a screw in a safe place. I don't know if it fell down there. Probably get it out. But anyway, what I've got is this one. So let's crack this open and see what it's like. It will be kind of a combination and an enhanced version of those two all in one kit. To open it, I'm going to use the Falkneven A2. Nice big old wilderness knife. Love this thing. VG10 steel. You can see. But anyway, it's got a little tab right there, so I'll slice through that and slice through that one. There we go. And get rid of this bright white box and see what we've got. We've got a black box. Alright, so open this guy up. iFixIt. Now, something kind of interesting is in a previous one, previous iFixIt video, this was inside. It must have been a little newer. The repair revolution. One of the things that's going on is there is a movement called Right to Repair, where existing companies have put in limits, or they've taken away power of maybe authorized repair folks or people or corporations, or whatever they're called, I don't know, businesses, to be able to do the full repair because they either can't get the parts, they don't have computer access to resetting things, they don't have the code, whatever. So there's kind of a movement to be able to repair things. And I think this is going to gain a lot more steam now, even though I think it started maybe with the farming industry, repairing your own tractor. It became too difficult to get things repaired, too expensive, even if it was a simple thing. Or maybe it had a feature you didn't like and you couldn't turn it off because you weren't allowed to. So the question of ownership became kind of twisted. Do I really own it, or am I sort of renting it or borrowing it, or what? So the iFixIt group, they are talking about the repair revolution, and I completely agree with this. It also means that you're free to break things, and that they're not responsible, and neither is if you bust your iPhone. Apple's not responsible because you took it apart. But anyway, enough of that. Let's take a look at this guy. So this is the kit here. Looks like it's got some ink or something there. I don't know what that is. Fuzz maybe. And big Velcro. Kind of reminds me of Vera with their Velcro. So here we go. So It's got the standard same kit here, which totally fine. I should double check that bit, huh? Remember that saga. Oh, that nice and smooth. Holds it really, wow, that's really tight in there. Went in really smooth, but it's held really tight. That's good. And let's see how smooth this one is. Silky smooth. Heavy still, it's machined aluminum. I think that's why they give you another one. Maybe they didn't in this kit. That's what I like about this one, as I pointed out. A lot lighter. Anyway, so we've got our Jimmy tool. We've got a metal smudger, or spudger here. That's good for a little beefier work. It's pretty stout. We have got this one. This is called the Halberd spudger. I guess maybe it's a guy, real thin here, thin plastic, flexible, sharp hook. Standard spudger. Traditional forward forceps, tweezers. Kind of sharp pointed, 45 degree it looks like, or about, something like that. Oh, these are called reverse tweezers, so you can actually grab something and hold it in place. See how it's more like a clamp, but you can do that with very small items. So the reverse tweezers are kind of handy, and it looks like it's got an anti-static or maybe non-conductive set of tips on it, so you could grab something and then position it, you know, as you're working, almost like a third hand if you need it to, or just to hold on while you're working with something but not actually applying the force that you have to with tweezers. So that's good. New suction cup. This one looks a little beefier. Is it? Yeah, it's a little different. It feels, this one's really soft. This has got more stout plastic around it. That was the problem with mine, is it was just so soft. You can see that, how easy that bends. This one doesn't bend that easy. That's good. So they've updated that. 3 of these. That's great. I mean, these are almost like wheel tools, you know, where you need to pry one in and then use another one to move a little further and then pry it in, or pry a third in, and you can kind of wedge these around. So got to have plenty of those. And then it looks like it's got maybe an anti-static wristband. Yeah, so you can, if you're worried about static discharge, you can wear this on your wrist and then become basically non-conductive with the thing you're working on. That's more important when the humidity is really low. If the humidity's higher, you don't build up the static as much on yourself. You can build it up in devices, especially if you're repairing odds and ends and moving stuff around. But I don't see this used as much as it used to be used. We used to be terrified that we were going to zap components, but it's good to have. Anyway, it looks like a good solid kit. These sell retail for about, what do they retail? About $70. I got this one on a sale, which made it more palatable and almost in striking distance of what I just paid for this guy alone. This one was a lot less. But anyway, if you're into repairing your own stuff, or you want to jump on the repair revolution and start getting the actual tools, especially that penelope that you need in order to crack open an iPhone, this is the start. Won't fix your John Deere tractor, but it'll certainly allow you to fix a lot of the small electronics. And then there's a huge YouTube community showing you what to do, as far as walking you through the different types of repairs. So be fearless. And with that, Doc out.